quintessential battle between the title chasers and a team looking to avoid bottom spot sees the upstarts from Western United sweeping aside all before them against a Newcastle Jets team heading in the opposite direction. 20 points separate these teams on the table, United riding high and 3 clear of their nearest challenger at the summit. The Jets at the other end of the pile, 5 points clear of cellar dweller Wellington Phoenix. The Jets stunned Western with a 2-0 away win earlier this month. Will lightning strike twice? We're about to find out. Welcome to number 2 Sports Ground Newcastle and the Liberty Ellie Ground 15. I'm Russ Gibbs, and here are the Jets walking out today with a litter of puppies from Newcastle Dog Rescue to raise awareness for Adopt a Dog. All the dogs are named after rock stars, with the first in line called Joan Jett. Well, let's take a look at the teams for today's match, starting with the home team, the Newcastle Jets. Gavin Eggman has made 2 changes from the team that was beaten in Perth last time out. Leah Puxty comes in for Sarah Griffith. Lauren Allen named as a striker on the formation sheet, while there's a Jets debut up front for new signing Emily Roach, the former Canberra player, straight into the team. Newcastle's other midweek signing, Renee Pountney, is on the bench. The league leaders, meanwhile, bring in a trio of new names from the side that defeated Melbourne City. Julia Sardo, Melissa Taranto and Carly Johnson given the nod by Helen Winterburn. Interestingly, all 3 slated to play on the United rights. Whether that'll be the case, we shall wait and see. It's a whole new bench as well. Only goalkeeper Alyssa Dallastay remains from the 2-1 City victory. So we're all set and ready to go. A big afternoon here at number 2 Sports Ground. Bet Mackie ready to get us underway. 13 of Western United's goals have been scored inside the opening 45 minutes of matches this season. 6 of those have been scored inside the opening 20. So don't go anywhere, you might miss something. First ball forward from Emily Garnier. And first involvement for Angie Beard. Davis. Lauren Allen, it's broken clear again here. Bright from the Jets, an opportunity inside the penalty area. And it might come for Allen again, and Beale's come out, it's loose. And the referee decides that's a free kick. Lara Gooch was heavily involved. And perhaps Western got a bit lucky there. Carly Johnson's touch found Gooch. She managed to wriggle some space. Western alongside Sydney are the only team not to have drawn a match all season. It's all or nothing for them this year, mostly all, you have to say. 10 wins and only 3 losses. And they're looking to get on the front foot here. A sweeping ball for Carly Johnson. Chance to lift it into the penalty area. It's an opportunity taken by Sada, but there was no one in the Western shirt there. One back in midfield, it might come again for Melissa Taranto. Johnson's got some space to deliver. Half a clearance. It's going to come out again and drive goalward from Savicki. Jacqueline Savitsky. It's Western United's turn to put a press on Georgina Worth. As we take a look at that cross from Johnson. Almost broke kindly for Western United. Taryn King away. And the referee says free kick and for handball, and there's no messing around for Western United. Keane up against Garnier, plays it across the goal, real opportunity, and it's turned in by Johnson. Criminally left unmarked inside the 6-yard box, and Carly Johnson, well, she has broken that goal drought. 14 shots without a goal. Number 15 is the one that counts, and United lead. Really quick thinking in midfield. And Hannah Keane's ball across, well, Johnson couldn't miss. She manages to sweep it in. And Western United have the dream start that they wanted. Not the start, of course, that the Jets would have been hoping for. Agnew finds Roach. Sliding the ball forwards. And a chance perhaps for Gooch to swing it into the penalty area. She went for goal herself. Not a bad idea, but didn't test Hilary Beale. Emily Roach. The slide rule pass there. She's certainly taken to this team like the proverbial duck to water. Might have caught a glimpse there of Gary Van Egmond wearing the rainbow Pride socks for Pride Round today. Hannah Keane up against Garnier. We saw both Perth and Canberra United wearing Pride jerseys yesterday as well. All pressure on King from Johnson. She's got away with it momentarily. Cassidy Davis trying to help out, but Taranto's got in. It's a chance for Taranto. It just ran away from her, and good goalkeeping again from Georgina Worth. As Adriana Taranto looked to pounce. And again, another loose one picked off by Julia Sardo. And Taranto, did she get a nudge in the back there from Garnier? Well, the referee says yes, and a decision to be made, and the card is red. Emily Garnier, well, she was probably going to go anyway. She'd already had a yellow card to her name, but a straight red for a shove in the back. Not sure there was much option for the referee. Having already been booked earlier, you would have thought that would have been a second yellow in any case. But it's a straight red, and it's just got even harder for the Jets. There it is. A shove in the back. Vlanic is over this free kick. Melissa Taranto is there with her. And this is a dangerous situation. Will it be the double whammy of a sending off and a goal? 5 in the wall. It's a difficult skill to get it up and over from here. Vlanic, though, has it in the locker. Into the wall. Stretched a leg. Cassidy Davis has dropped in at centre-back to fill the hole left by Garnier, and she's got some scampering to do here because Carly Johnson is away. She's got Keane in the middle, Taranto on the far post. Has to hold it up. Strike comes in. It's a good hit too. From Angie Beale, I think it was, from left-back. It's a good ball forward for Gooch to chase, and she's got the pace to get away from Cummins here. Gooch from the angle, and straight at Beale. But encouragement for the Newcastle Jets and their fans. Good pace from Lara Gooch. The ball over the top found her, and well, she was too quick for Cummins. Difficult angle. Cern. Lovely looking ball over the top, and again Georgina Worth. Well, she came out with a knee up there and caught Vlanic. Goalkeepers tend to do that. Lovely ball from Cern. Watch this here as it comes through. And caught Vlanic. Nowhere to go, of course. It's always a talking point about field players as well, about goalkeepers allowed to come out with the knee raised. And it was the sore one. Another goal wouldn't go amiss for her, though, of course. Davis looking to go long. Cummins volleys it away. Well won by Adriana Taranto. And a chance for Johnson. She's got Vlanic running into the middle. Johnson backing herself against Davis. Still going, Johnson to the byline. It's Johnson! She took ages to get one, and now she's got two. And Western United double their lead on Jets territory. From the acutest of angles, Carly Johnson at the double. Backed herself against Davis, and why not? A jig left from a jig right, and a cool finish beyond Worth. And that's the second goal that Western United were looking for. Western United 6 points clear of Sydney FC, with Sydney having 2 games in hand. The goal difference is in favour of Sydney FC by 1. But that might change, of course, by the end of this afternoon. Johnson looking to make sure it changes now. Carly Johnson on a hat-trick. And Georgina Worth denies her with a strong right paw to palm it over the bar. In the mood, Carly Johnson. And there's nothing the Jets can do at the moment to stop her. Again from that tight angle, went for the same finish. This time Worth stood strong. More defensive work to do for Newcastle. Difficult one for Worth. It's right under her body, and it's been palmed into her own goal. And it just gets worse for the Jets. That'll surely go down as a Georgina Worth own goal. Vlanjic corner, too hot to handle. And Western United are in cruise control. You can see it there. The presence of Adriana Taranto was enough to put off Georgina Worth. And the goalkeeper, in attempting to clear, punches into her own net. They've got 3 already. They might be in the mood for plenty more. Well, there's a problem at the other end. Sardo's made a mistake. Allen's in. Great bit of defensive work from Alana Cern. Well, just a reminder for Western United that they're not going to have it all their own way. As we look at the goal again, just the sheer presence of Adriana Taranto was enough to put off Cummins. Picked up by Johnson, but won back straight away by Adriana Taranto, who slides it through, and Johnson's in on goal here. It's Johnson for a hat-trick, denied in the first attempt and the second. Third time's a charm, is it? No, it's not. Wonderful goalkeeping from Georgina Worth. Johnson must have thought that was her moment. She was in on goal. The good save with the foot's follow-up was excellent, and the third time as well. Western United. It's Vlanjic. Oh, pick that one out. A thunderbolt from Vlanjic. Not a prayer for Worth on this occasion. Western United have 4. The pick of the bunch is a beauty. A hit and a half from the number 19. Not unearthly for the goalkeeper. Wonderfully weighted ball from Adriana Taranto again. And the strike had some venom behind it. It fairly flew into the net. And it gets better and better and better for Western United. And Western United are enjoying an afternoon in the Newcastle sunshine. Johnson for the Jets, looking for something in reply. Cracking challenge from Allen. Now here's a chance, Roach to put Allen in. Opportunity for the Jets. Emily Roach slides it one more on. It's Gooch. Good save by Beale. There's life in the Jets yet. Lara Gooch forcing the save from Hilary Beale. Good movement from Allen in the build-up, and Emily Roach. They're looking to swing this into the area again, as Gooch's effort was saved, and they can't get hold of it. Sardo. Perhaps the only surprise is Keane hasn't scored. She might now. Hannah Keane onto the roof of the net. The 10-goal top goal scorer yet to find the net. That's her first sighter of the afternoon. And the precision of the pass again from Sardo. In behind, inch perfect, and Keane, well, she'll be disappointed she's not managed to find the net. Cern. Cummings. Bet Mackey's seen enough. The Newcastle Jets fans have seen enough. A first half of total Western United dominance. It started with Carly Johnson in the 6th minute. It carried on with Johnson again. An own goal from Worth, a thunderbolt from Vlanjic. The sending off from Emily Garnier has certainly not helped the Jets scores. Cause at half-time here at the number 2 sports ground, it's Newcastle Jets 0, Western United 4. Early on, the Jets had plenty of it as well. They created enough chances. They've had 5 shots to Western United's 9, and as you can see, 3 on target to Western's 5. But it's the goals column that counts, and United have 4 of them. So first half in which Western United have had everything their own way, and they'll go into the sheds in very, very good mood indeed. Beck Mackey to start the second 45 minutes. 45 minutes that Newcastle Jets will be hoping doesn't become very messy indeed. Hannah Keane on the front foot immediately for Western United for a large proportion of that first half. That's a lovely ball through now. Gooch is onside, flag stays down, and she's around the goalkeeper. It's Gooch! Didn't have enough on it. Can't get it past Angie Beard, but she's dawdled on it, and they've got away with one perhaps. Just a glimpse for the Jets. Adriana Taranto, Steer, Keane, and she's found Johnson in space. Johnson strikes across goal, just wide of the post. Looking to become the first Western United player to get a treble against their name, and she was inches away from doing so. Great work again from Hannah Keane, just too strong. The pass was excellent, the touch was good, the finish wasn't bad either. It just rolled agonisingly past the post. What we do know from the Jets is they'll never give up. And whilst it might be a mountain to climb of Himalayan proportions with 10, well, you never know. Here's Johnson. Steer's gone through. Is she onside? The flag has stayed down momentarily, and that's a brilliant bit of goalkeeping from Worth. Cassidy Davis away. Picked off by Cern. Taranto wide. Steer looking to force her way through a couple of gold shirts, and she may have found Johnson. Worth, though, make sure she doesn't. Adriana Taranto's ball. Clough. Nice turn, and again invites Gooch to chase, and chase she will, and she'll get there ahead of Cummings. Lara Gooch, shooting chance for Gooch. Excellent work from the striker. Didn't have the power in the end to beat Hilary Beale, but goodness me, the acceleration that she showed to get away from Cummings. Cummings had a 4-metre start on her near enough. Been a bright start to the second half of the Jets. You wondered how they would respond to the adversity they find themselves in. Here's Adriana Taranto, got runners to her left, picks out Johnson. Keane in the middle, Steer in the middle as well, played back. It's going to break for Taranto. Johnson has it back. Angie Beard with time to load something into the box and find a chance. It's come loose for Steer, who steers home the fifth. Wasn't going to miss that. The ball in from Beard was delicious. A queue of United players couldn't get on the end of it, but the substitute Danielle Steer could. Her second of the season, 5 for Western United. What a ball that is. An air swing from Robers, and Steer follows up. From the other side, Adriana Taranto can drop this right on the keeper, who's looking into the sun as well. Worth, great punch away. Got 2 fists on it. Johnson looking to turn away from King. Robers. Delivery from Sardo is deep towards the far post, and Worth clutches it. Cummings has got some space again. There's people out there that count these things, but it'd be interested to know how many touches she's had today, Sydney Cummings. Here's a chance for Andrews to get the shot away, perhaps. It's hit Cummings, it's still loose in the penalty. A real opportunity for Josie Morley. Couldn't quite readjust her feet quick enough. Cummings back to Beale, rather shanks that one to Beard. It might give the Jets an opportunity here. Morley, good strong challenge, and goes for something from distance. Josie Morley, it was dipping. Why not from the substitute? Confidence in the youngster to try and chip Hilary Beale from there. Strong in the challenge against Melissa Taranto, and then the impudence to try and chip the goalkeeper. Looks long, and it's a good ball too. Picked up by Sinclair. Chance for swinging it into the penalty area towards Robers. It's going to come loose for Sardo. Ricochets. There was half shouts of a handball, and it's given. A free kick in a very presentable position indeed for Western United. Well, make your own mind up. Taranto goes short, something from the training ground, perhaps. Oh, brilliantly done. Swept into the net by guess who? Hannah Keane on the score sheet. You didn't think she was going to go all afternoon without a goal, did you? Well, the leading goal scorer found half a yard of space and blasts it home. It's half a dozen for Western United. Just hammers it past the keeper. Perhaps caught by Tara Andrews a little late in trying to block it. Nothing malicious intended. 11 for the campaign for Hannah Keane. And one off the training ground. That works a treat. The little ball down the side of the wall. There was still some work to do for Keane. But didn't she do it well? And they will take some stopping. Taranto swings it in. Worth comes to collect. Good press this from Newcastle. They've got it back. Cannon Clough. Morley to deliver into the area. Dalastay with the first chance. She's dropped it under pressure from Andrews. The pressure illegal, according to Bet Mackey. Welcome to the Liberty A-League to Alyssa Dalastay. Good ball in that from Morley. And Andrews, well, plenty of time for Western United just to see this one out. Their supporters watching at home or at the ground, wherever they are around the country, will be thrilled by what they've seen. Angie Beard. Looking for the run of Keane. Ever available, Hannah Keane. Can she deliver into the penalty? She can, and the header from Taranto forces the save. Adriana Taranto had to use the pace of the ball. Different top-class centre-half. Cern, who's been partnering her for most of the afternoon. Now let the shackles go to play in midfield. That's a good ball out wide, an opportunity for Sinclair to lift it into the penalty area. Drops onto the roof of the net, though. They would have came and hoped today, Newcastle Jets. And hope is all they had, because Western United were dominant. From the minute that Carly Johnson opened the scoring in the 6th minute, and the sending off of Emily Garnier 11 minutes later, well, there was little doubt that Western United will come out on top. Johnson ended up with 2, a thunderbolt from Vlanjic, an own goal from Worth, 1 for Danielle Steele, and of course 1 for Hannah Keane. There always is. The full-time score here at number 2 Showground in Newcastle is a Newcastle Jets 0, Western United 6. Well, the statistics, as you would think, lean heavily towards Western United. They have been in fantastic form. Their goals came at good times. 22 shots they had, 11 of which were on target. And as you can see, in reply, the Jets, even though they conceded 6, well, 10 efforts of themselves, 6 times Hilary Beale had to make saves in the game. In the end, though, it was Western United who were well on top. The Jets, well, they were forlorn, but Western United, they've done what they needed to do. They came here wanting the 3 points. They came here needing the 3 points after the Sky Blues had won in Wellington this morning. They got that, but not only that, a statement win, a record victory for Western United at the home of the Jets. It's finished Newcastle 0, Western United 6.